Hello, hello. Let's review another Gothic palette. This is the Gothic palette by Cosmic Brushes. This is the second palette I've ever tried for them, and from what I can see, this is the smallest physical palette that they offer. I think this is usually $29, and I got it on sale for $24.65. I think this came out perhaps 2 years ago, around Christmas time, I think this might have been. And I remember seeing the photos for it and the pomegranates in the photos, and I was absolutely in love. I loved those like little model photos they did for the palette. I love the design of this, the black on black. It's just so classic. Just it totally fits the theme. I feel like it totally fits the theme. I really like it. You have all your information in the back. Cosmic Brushes is a brand from the UK, and I really love this. I think Cosmic Brushes, I'm so sorry if you can see my nasty fingerprints on this beautiful matte palette, but I wish for more palettes from Cosmic Brushes in this size. I feel like this is the kind of size and the quantity of eyeshadows that are like the sweet spot for a lot of us. I don't think we're in the big 30 color palettes from 2016 stage anymore. I think these smaller, more like portable palettes are the way to go. So when we open it up in here, we're gonna find 12 shades. I feel like 12 to 15 tends to be a really good sweet spot for eyeshadow palettes. And here are the shades. It's a very berry purple palette, and I think it's not as scary as it may look. I think it looks a lot deeper than it may actually be. I feel like the shadows look a lot lighter than they may actually be. I immensely enjoyed using this palette, so much more than I think it was the Serenity palette. This palette makes sense to me. Everything in here makes sense. I feel like I could go this way and the eyeshadow look would make sense. I feel like I could go this way and the eyeshadow look could make sense. I feel like whichever way you cut it, you can make so many beautiful looks with this, and every shade in this palette goes with like every other shade on the other side of this too. There is some duochrome shades in here. We have this one for sure. I don't know if we can get it to change on camera. This one for sure, duochrome. And then we also have a shade over here, which also has a slight shift. It's one of those shades that look white, but will have a shift of like pink purple. So let's first, let's also say, there's a mirror in here. There is a mirror in here. But let's swatch this. It's hard to say what my favorite look in here was, because every look was fucking beautiful. And every matte in here is wonderful. And the shimmer formula, I think I said this the first time. If Cosmic Brushes came out with a fully shimmer palette, I would buy it full price. These shimmers are everything. These are so good. Alright, I think I want to start by swatching. This is Obscure. This is the lightest shade that's in here. And it's one of those beautiful, like, white shades that has a shift of blue. I love these white shades that always have like a shift. I really liked Pale Moon as well. Pale Moon was really pretty. It's like a metallic pale pink. Super pretty. Then we have to swatch Chosen. Y'all, I didn't realize until it was on my eye that this was a duochrome or a multi-chrome. Oh my god, so pretty. Okay. Swatch that on the hand right there. Super pretty. Shimmery. Let's get a little bit more in there. There you go. Oh, as a highlight. Well, I think all these might work as well as a highlight, but ooh, girl. And this one. Ooh. They're so pretty. I love these. I love when these shades are light and are paired with a darker eyeshadow. I don't know if I have a favorite matte. I really liked that lace showed up on my skin though, so maybe I'll swatch lace. Let's swatch lace so you can see how beautifully pigmented it is. And I'm sorry, my fingers are a little, it's gonna maybe mixed in. Whoa, whoa. Let's do like this. Look at that. Oh, so pretty. Could you imagine that as a lipstick? Over here. Look how pigmented, y'all. So pigmented. And this little palette cost me $24.65. Really pretty. For a full price of $30, I could see why it could be that price because it is so nice. But I absolutely recommend this palette. I don't know why this palette, when I watch rankings of cosmic brushes palettes, this one's always at the end. This always ends up being the least favorite palette. Again, I'm not sure why. I feel like, again, it might be due to the fact that this is a very darker, a dark jeweled palette. And it's not the neutral palette, it's not like the bright spring palette. I think this is a really pretty palette, especially from, I don't know, I feel like it's just a goth spring palette. I feel like this is still very spring. Look at these pinks. You're telling me that doesn't feel springy to you? Like, this just feels like a more intense spring palette. I know the outside packaging may kind of throw that off, but look at these colors, these purples. I can almost say this almost feels like a Mother's Day palette, honestly, with these purples and pinks. My mom loves purples and pinks. I think this will make a great gift. I think the formula in here is amazing, and I'm really excited to see what else Cosmic Brushes has in store.